Oh man, this is 4%? Garbage. Oh man. Guys,
how could you do this to me? Airbox. I mean, come on, man. And the funny thing is about this, why are you ponies still talking about physical media, man? Because we all know by the year 2028, you gonna be at 0% too. So what are you even talking about? Why even make this video? And the funny thing is, you've already talked about this situation. I thought you was Mr. Digital. I thought you said you preferred to buy digital games on your PlayStation platform. So why is PC and Xbox gaming getting blamed for something that you guys are doing? See, this is how ridiculous the PlayStation community is. Because you guys go as far, I already know how you're going to spin this narrative. Well, Xbox gamers don't buy physical media. Well, I guess you guys don't buy them either. That's why Sony stopped the production of it. Come on, man. Let me guess. It's Airbox's fault, right? Okay, let's hear it.
This is what AGN has been telling you for a while. Now, hopefully you enjoyed my GTA videos. There may be some more coming. There's some more crazy stuff on that. But are you ready to see how pathetic Xbox's physical disc support has been this whole time? Yeah, it's right here in front of you. 4%. Oh, man, that's dog. You guys know the word after that. Oh, man. 2 thumbs down.
Bruh. What is this man talking about, man? This dude's out here acting as if he got physical media going from 2028 going forward. Brother, you gonna be at 0% by the year 2028. So I truly don't. Now this is why people call you a grifter, man, because we've already talked about this situation. It's really not that important. Most people enjoy games digitally. As much as you guys say that you don't, Fortnite, Roblox, you guys know all these live service and subscription games. The way you access them is through digital versions. We all know that. That's already been fully established. Now, if this is supposed to be a knockback in the Xbox community saying, look at that, well, you're the reason, well, ain't that what you guys said? Game Pass, that's all Xbox dudes do. But you ponies are the ones holding on to these narratives. You're the one telling people that we support physical media, we support the developers, we don't need stuff like PlayStation Plus and Game Pass to access our games. Well, we all found out that was a complete lie. You blaming Xbox for something that Sony's doing is not going to bring physical media back. It is what it is.
Garbage. That is pathetic. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's funny coming from you, Mr. Digital.
When all this PlayStation ending physical disc drama went off...
Oh, here we go.
We saw what was going on.
Oh, yeah, right. No, you didn't. You the same dude that ran with the narratives. I've actually stated, I'm like, watch, PlayStation gonna do the same thing. I've told y'all this. Go back to my older videos of me talking about the Walmart. And I'm saying, hey, this is the digital future. We're pushing towards cloud. You was the one jumping on the bandwagon. Look at that. Xbox is being liquidated. They don't want to put them on the store shelves. You and every single pony in this community was running with these narratives. I came here and humbled you. And the funny thing is, 8 months later, I was right and you was wrong. Okay, you guys wanted to jump on this bandwagon, bashing Xbox for not having stuff on Walmart and Best Buy and Target shelves, just to find out that you ain't gonna have nothing else by the year 2028, because Sony's stopping the production of the Blu-ray. But if you ponies was buying games like you claimed, all this stuff that's going on with PlayStation would not even be happening. So I truly want to understand how you're going to flip this narrative and blame PC and Xbox gamers for why Sony stopped the production of the Blu-ray disc.
Remember what AGN said? I don't want to see a single Xbox fanboy say anything, right? Do you know why? Here's a perfect example. But we already had other examples before that. The Series S, most supported console this generation,
What about the PS5 digital? The most supported PlayStation 5 console was the PS5 digital and then the detachable disc drive, which nobody even used, because if you used them, then the physical sales would have gone up. Soros would have been stuck at 300,000. What are you guys talking about, man? Matter of fact, most of you guys have access to Marvel Spider-Man 2 because the game digitally was bundled with your system, as well as God of War Ragnarok. Are we forgetting about that? Sony did not give you a physical copy of those games. They gave you what? A digital version. Gamester with another W.
Manufacturer console, Game Pass 24/7, not buying anything. And then somebody saying, oh, Helix needs to have a disc drive. I was like, what is that going to do for the industry? It's barely going to sell anything. There's no market. It's over. Remember what I said? If you want a solution, go to Nintendo. Look at that. 63% of physical sales is coming from Nintendo. I tried to tell you, they had double PlayStation's physical support. Nintendo gamers buy physical copies. Do you know what
I don't know. It's starting. I mean, I've talked to a few Nintendo gamers, and they're actually quite concerned. Because at one point, it was closer to 80, 70, and then it dropped really bad, like 20% down to 63. That is not good. Because the crazy thing is, most of that could be being held up due to the Nintendo Switch 1, which is Nintendo's probably still counting metrics and sales for that console. And maybe a lot of Nintendo Switch 1 gamers do buy a lot of physical titles, right? But Switch 2, I don't know what you guys talking about. The game that you got for your console was digital. Pokemon Pokopia you got was digital. Mario Kart World, most people have access to that game through a digital... Bro, you know what? Gamesters on fire with this video, huh? Make sure you leave my flowers in the comment section, man. Make sure they're not underneath this man's beanie hat. Because what are you talking about? There's more digital copies of Mario Kart World than physical copies. You do understand that, bruh. I don't know what are we doing?
Japan, it's massively big too.
What are we doing?
So you're kind of getting the idea here. 32% is from PlayStation. That's how huge Nintendo's physical game support is. I was trying to tell you that. It's more than PlayStation. A lot of people are thinking, oh, but PlayStation's just so big, third party. I said it doesn't matter. Nintendo sells more. You're going to find out when you start getting the stats.
See, you don't know what you're talking about. See, that's why I love this channel, man. This is why people love the content that I do. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You're saying that Nintendo is offering more physical. This is where I'm going to get y'all. You're saying Nintendo is offering more physical. Right? And this is why you can't just look at percentages. You need more than just percentages. You need information. You need things that are going on in the industry to actually have a legitimate argument. PlayStation has more physical games than Nintendo Switch 2. Oh! Oh! Onimusha is on the disc. You, Switch 2, is a game key. Oh! What are you talking about? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in the remake is on a game key, but on the PS5 it's on a CD. Oh! What the hell are you talking about, Beanie Man? PlayStation 5 has more physical games. Now, mind, if we're talking about sales, that's different. But if we're talking about physical games available, the PS5 has more physical games, as well as third-party. Because we all know the vast majority of third-party games on the Switch 2 is a game key card release. Oh! You know, put that in your beanie hat and smoke it.
It's coming from Matt Piscatella, the NPD guy. So yeah, we're ready to get into this. Become a member. Leave a tip down below. Like, comment, subscribe. This is exactly what they wanted. So before you ever even opened your mouth in the PC world and the Xbox world, this is what AG has been saying. Tell me, AG, as I've been saying in those videos, PC fanboys and Xbox fanboys, please be quiet. The only people that should be talking are people in the PlayStation world that supported physical.
You didn't support physical. See, that's the lies that you're spewing already. Even PlayStation themselves. Oh, you know what? Let's really break it down. How many of you guys signed that petition? Ooh! How many? Are y'all still stuck at 360,000? Where's the million? That right there is a good metric to know how many people actually support physical on your console. You guys didn't even get 1 million out of your whole 95 million hardware sales of PS5 to even sign that petition. Matter of fact, let's really break it in detail. From Nintendo physical guys to a little bit of Xbox, to PS4 physical, 4 and 5, and Switch 1 guys. None of them. Nintendo, y'all didn't help them with this petition? What's going on here, Switch 1 and Switch 2 gamers? I know y'all don't care about PlayStation, but damn, don't you guys like physical? Bro, there's not that many of you. And I'm telling you this right now, Switch 2 is going to be all digital. That is Nintendo's future. It's going to be mobile and then inevitably cloud gaming. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't want to believe it. But it's cool. Because all you guys do is give me more content. So when I say these things and they finally happen, then you got to look back and then you got to put your head down and be like, damn, Gamester was right all along. And then you got to pull up your ankle weights. Alright? And then make physical threats all over the internet because you can't handle a civil gaming conversation. Facts.
physical percentage right there, and people in the Nintendo world, because that's where the medium is actually being supported and kept alive.
Wait, what do you mean supported? That support is ending by 2028. What are you talking about? Like, how you even running this narrative, bro? You might as well go run to your Switch 2 while you still can, bro. Because PlayStation is going all digital. By 2028, it's all digital. 0% for PlayStation when that happens. What are you talking about, bro? Stop coping. You guys want to sit there and say, well, everybody, Xbox gamers don't care about what you're saying. They're fully aware. Yeah, we play games on Game Pass. That's not the problem. The problem is the fact that you guys think that Xbox gamers care. We all know what's going on in the industry. I'm not just an Xbox guy. I own multiple consoles. Matter of fact, I own more Switch games than you, bro. So I don't know why you think you have the audacity to even bring me up in this video, because I'll pull out these games right now on your behind, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's get to that. Let's get to that.
So
you're
now
going to look real
stupid.
You're going to look real stupid.
Has been once again correct. And who's wrong as usual? Oh, God, do I even need to say his name? But is this anything new?
Oh, we know. Matter of fact, you ain't got to say my name. We just showed the games. Bro, man, shut your broke ass up, boy. Nintendo. Nintendo. I love my Nintendo. Look at Airbox. Look at Airbox. Look at Airbox. Airbox. That's all I like is Airbox. Shut your behind up, bruh. Ain't nobody want to hear you talking. I like Airbox. I like Airbox. I like Airbox. That's all. I like Airbox. I like Airbox. I like Airbox. I like Airbox. Shut the hell up, bro. Ain't nobody want to hear this crap coming from you. With this nonsense. Look at that, bro. Man, shut up. Until you can show me that you got, that's nothing. Literally, that's nothing. That's nothing. Until you can do something like that, we don't even know if you got a game collection. Matter of fact, let me know when you got a physical copy of this, brother. I guarantee you don't. Because you got yours in the bundle. Digital. I support physical. Then why you didn't buy this physical then, you big dummy? Why you didn't buy this? I got a physical copy. I'm just saying, man. Let's keep it 100. And shout out to Xbox for bringing this game to my Switch too, because ain't nothing to play on this garbage system. Anyways, bro. This is the type of stuff that people just get tired of you, bro. You know, don't bring up my name ever again. You're a fake gamer. You're a fraud. You don't got no collection. You got to sell your things to buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to run my name through the dirt, bruh. Because right now, everybody say, oh, he a real gamer. What can you say about that? That's real games. All we hear is a bunch of yapping. Digital yapping is all we hearing from you.
I mean, he has a low IQ, so what do you expect? Along with all those other people that just don't know what they're talking about, that want to come in and defend something. Oh, he's defending PlayStation. I'm not defending PlayStation. I'm literally telling an Xbox fanboy to shut the hell up because you don't know what you're talking about. And you're a fraud. You're just looking for an angle to poke at Sony so that you can mass project your inferiority, complexity issues over onto PlayStation instead of being a real gamer.
That's the game key.
A real man with high intellect and IQ and common sense,
and
constructively start criticizing Microsoft that is destroying the very thing that you're backing up and why they blow the load in your face, because that's what they've been doing.
Bruh, they all doing it, bruh. What the hell is you talking about, bro? So this is the reason why people can't understand you, bro. What are you talking about? You keep saying that PlayStation, y'all support physical. So why is they the ones ending it? If y'all supported physical, why is Sony ending it? Blaming Xbox and PC gaming for why PlayStation is ending physical is stupid. Because y'all the ones ain't buying these games.
And you seem to like it, and it gets worse, and you still don't criticize them. That's what you call an X-cuck right there, or just one in general. You can just do whatever you want, and they're just like, I'm going to take it, and I'm still going to go attack PlayStation, and I'm still going to go attack Nintendo. But I'm not going to criticize the Xbox at all. Like, that's a perfect platform. It's the most dead thing in the industry historically.
Where have I defended that? I literally bashed Gears E Day because I didn't even like the game. And I still could whip you on it. So what are we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? You want people to be angry and upset about things that we know is going on. What can I do to stop Sony? What can I do to stop Xbox? What can I do to stop Nintendo for releasing these lousy ass game key cards? What can I do? Now mind I bought these for cheap. What can I do? This is the problem. You know what I mean? It's everybody else's fault but you guys. You know? Y'all want to find somebody to complain and blame about, when in reality it's all you.
Sega was way better than that. They just got screwed over. Xbox didn't get screwed over. They literally got destroyed by Microsoft and then got dominated by PlayStation. See, there's a difference between Sega and Xbox. Sega was significantly better. I still wish they would have been around. Man, love Sega.
That's hilarious.
At least they could actually compete with Nintendo, you know, and create their own games 24/7, not really be a third-party vampire. That's what PlayStation mostly is, but at least it has its own games now, and they've been increasing that since the end of the PS3 generation.
Games that y'all ain't buying.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, when you think about PlayStation, it was just a bunch of money hats and third-party games, like specifically, and GTA games, and just a ton of games. You had a lot of options, you know. It was nice. There was no paywalls and none of that nonsense going on. Right. It was still cool. But what do Xbox fanboys have to say now? I tried to tell you. Then you got some guy coming in here trying to defend. Like, it's actually funny. He's like, I hate articles like this. I can't handle the truth because they don't give actual numbers. Bro, what are you talking about? You got the percentage right here. Do you know how
that's not an actual number? That's still not an actual number. Like, what is you mad about? And regardless of the percentage, PlayStation is by 2028 is all digital. So none of this even matters, bro. So I don't even know why you even would make a stupid video like this, because none of this actually matters. Y'all do understand that? PlayStation is all digital by 2028, bro. You know, when you call people Xbox fanboy, no, you need to approach me as real gamer. Okay? That's what you need to say. Real gamer. Okay? You're a fake. Okay? You need to shut up. I spend more money in this hobby than you do. Keep your mouth shut, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look. He don't buy exclusives. Look at that. He don't buy it. He said, bah. You don't think people see right through this ruse? You don't think people see real, genuine people can't see through the grifting that you do time and time again? What's the excuse? Oh, he stole those. What's the excuse? Oh, some friend lended him these games. Bro, you know what, man? Those are not games. There's no games in the boxes. It's just covers. Yo, y'all are ridiculous, man. Let's keep it moving.
Everywhere else is dead. So that gives you the idea, even in their own hometown, that the physical support is pathetic. Why do you think they said Xbox is now 90% digital, 90+% digital worldwide? I'm going to think it's actually higher than that now, according to this right here, because where are you selling physical more outside of the U.S.? It seems more like Xbox digital is probably like 93, 94% now. Yikes. See,
and PlayStation is at 0.
Microsoft does not care about disk drive support, because don't nobody buy physical games, and they look at it, they're just not saying anything.
Nobody buys physical.
So we can shut all that down now.
Oh yeah,
the only people
you're
like
right. We can shut all that down now.
Disc are PlayStation gamers and Nintendo gamers, and I've been saying this for quite some time. Where it's like 99% of one playing. So the majority of the world already says we're all digital. I'm on Steam, it's all digital. On Xbox, I'm mostly all digital. On PlayStation, I'm mostly all digital.
So why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? You just made a whole video bashing the whole Xbox and PC community just to tell people brother, Mystic has got a pitchfork for you, not me. MBG got a problem with you, not me. You, bro, how can you make a video like this bashing Xbox gamers for being all, you know what? Don't hear it from me, hear it from the world. Hear it from the horse's mouth.
The world already says, we're all digital. I'm on Steam, it's all digital.
Exactly.
On Xbox,
you're on Steam, you're all digital.
So I'm mostly all digital.
Okay.
On PlayStation, I'm mostly all digital.
There should be no reason why on PS5 you're all digital. Why are you all digital on PS5 though? Why are you digital? Xbox, we understand. PC, we understand. Okay, people are having an agreement with that. Like, okay, we get that. But why are you all digital on PS5, though? Answer that question, bruh. You gonna get flamed in the comment section for that. You're gonna get flamed because this whole video, you masquerade. Oh, look at this guy. He can't talk about these things when I own more physical and probably digital games than you. Do you see me targeting and saying stuff like that? I'm the real gamer. You're the fake. Anybody with 2 brain cells put together can know the real McCoy and real recognize real, bruh. There ain't nothing you gonna say after I popped up all them exclusives on your behind. What are you gonna say after that? Oh, those are just cases? Games to just order some cases? Oh my goodness. Let me hear this again.
Playing. So the majority of the world already says we're all digital. I'm on Steam, that's all digital.
We know that.
On Xbox, I'm mostly all digital.
Oh.
On PlayStation, I'm mostly all digital.
Mystic is looking at you with the eyebrow like the Rock. Like, why are you digital though? We give an option for physical, but you still buying digital. Then you wonder why Sony removed the goddamn disc. You know what? I'm done.
On Nintendo? Well, that's different. Yeah.
So it's different for Nintendo. Okay. So, but you are a part of the problem. That movement that they got going on with the petition, you didn't sign it because you all digital. So you're the reason. So admit it. Admit it right now. You are the reason why Sony's getting rid of physical media. You are the reason. And I can't wait. I'm going to love the day when Nintendo does the same thing and you got Sony spit and Nintendo sweat and spit all over your face. I can't wait for it, bro. Because it's coming. So that's why I be humbling Nintendo gamers now. I'm trying to get y'all situated. I'm trying to let you ease the blow a little bit. That's why I say get your retros. Stop worrying about this new stuff. Stop worrying about these new companies because they don't care about you. Just like how PlayStation waited for the right opportunity to do it, Nintendo is also waiting for the right opportunity to do it as well. So keep thinking this. Keep thinking that a corporation has your best interest. Because I'm telling you, Nintendo is plotting their next move and how they're going to remove physical away from you. They've already kind of done it in some ways. Matter of fact, you guys say that Nintendo's better for ownership when it comes to digital games. I digress because how many eShops that Nintendo has closed down on y'all and told you to rebuy the same games? I'm hearing that Nintendo's going to repackage. They're going to shut down Pokemon Home and they're going to resell you the same games that you've already had already and take away Pokemon Home so you can use those Pokemon in the new one. This is my information, guys. I know the gaming industry. Anyways, let's go.
Reflects the current state of the industry. It does. This is literally what people are saying. Okay. I'm trying to tell you this. This does not mean that Nintendo is 63% physical, by the way, and PlayStation is 32%. What this means is that is the platform percentage breakdown between all the games sold physical in that world. But if you get physical versus digital, we have already gotten those percentages from the physical results early in the month or last month.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
That's why the guy asked for real numbers. This is what he was asking. For real numbers. But you didn't want to give it to them. You took this whole video and used it to try to spin some narrative that is not true. Exactly. There you go.
To mean that Nintendo Digital will be like 37% or something. No, you already got your answer. Remember? It was like 38%. I'm thinking like 40% and probably 60% plus digital.
Exactly. So what was the point of this? We already know that even with Nintendo themselves, I've talked to Nintendo fans. I've had Nintendo fans disagree with me. They're like, yo, game, you was right. I didn't think Nintendo Digital, and the reason why they're doing it with the $10 difference. And that's why Nintendo gamers are opting out for that. So this is what I'm saying. This whole video that you made and trying to push some Xbox PC hate propaganda did not work.
Whereas in the PlayStation world, they said it was 82% digital and 18% physical.
And that's why the guy asked for the real numbers. And then you sat there and you got mad at him for questioning you.
And Xbox, it was like 90+% digital and like 9 or 10% physical. But even then, like, I think it's even lower now.
According to who? According to actual metrics or according to a fanboy? Because at this point, we can't trust you. We can't trust you now. And this is why people have lost, respect for your channel, because you have lost all integrity. Like, you really dig deep in the bottom of the barrel for any little thing that you can do to talk about how bad this and PC and Xbox is, when you are also the main culprit or the main problem for why gaming is going all digital in the first place. As soon as you admitted that PS5, I buy all digital, you already lost the argument. Forget about what was going on with Xbox. You've already lost the argument. Now PlayStation fans got to look at you and say, yo, AG, I'm surprised people ain't question back like, yo, AG, why you talking about physical when you said that PS5, you all digital? You the problem. You can sit there and blame GameStop all you want, but you are the problem. You the one that had a physical copy to a game and proceeded to buy digital instead. And what's crazy, because at least Nintendo gives you more of an excuse to get the digital over the physical. But what excuse did you have on PlayStation? Oh! The digital version costs the same as the physical version. Oh! And you still bought the digital instead. There you go. There you go. No wonder you all ready for that PS6.
Because, like, they just don't buy physical games. It's very low in the Xbox world. Like what I was saying earlier.
It's low everywhere.
Like, this 4% could mean... doesn't mean that it's 96% in the Xbox world. Obviously,
this is what the guy was saying. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I will get what somebody's trying to say. That's why I'm going to go ahead and talk about it.
You weren't, because you was trying to flame a dude on this Twitter. You was trying to flame a dude, and he asked for the real numbers, and you sat there and got mad.
That what I'm basically saying, though, is that I believe digital is even higher than 90% in the Xbox world. And then there's always this counter argument that, yeah, but do you know that...
You know what? Listen. There's more physical games on the CD on Xbox than there is on Nintendo. You do know that. I don't care about all the exclusive games that are come on the cartridge. There's more physical games on the CD on the Xbox than there is on the Nintendo Switch 2. Third party also consists of games, guys. You do know that. So I'm just saying. So if we look at it from the grand scheme of things, Nintendo is by far the worst when it comes to physical in comparison to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series. There's more games on the CD on Xbox than there on Switch 2. You know that. Sonic Shadow Generations. That wasn't even on. That was a game key, bro. They didn't even get a free upgrade for the Switch 1. Same thing with Spark and Zero. Those games are on the CD on Xbox, but they're not on the full game contents of the cartridge.
They're counting DLC as digital. It's like, yeah, but it is though. You're buying a digital sale. And it's a digital game, but it's a digital sale. That's what I mean. Xbox fanboys and PC fanboys who were trying to say something about PlayStation was like, it would be nice if you wouldn't be a hypocrite and actually talk about a subject.
Oh yeah, but you're the biggest one. Oh, hold on. Say what?
That you will be doing better than PlayStation. But if you're actually doing worse, your market is worse, you don't buy games, your most sold console is actually a discless model, getting on Game Pass, even with the Series X, because that was the most powerful aspect that you could have as a more expensive option. But even then, you went on Game Pass all day.
Game Pass. You're right. They all digital, and he's right.
About disc. You're a fraud.
You're a fraud.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Everything you did does make sense. But, unfortunately, this doesn't.
Just don't buy physical games. It's very low in the Xbox world. Like what I was saying earlier, like, this 4% could mean, doesn't mean percent digital plus, 90+% digital worldwide.
Yeah, so I was looking for the segment of him actually repeating that he buys all digital. You guys already know. I mean, it came out from the horse's mouth. But like I said, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. There's no integrity in this, bro. I mean, we all can see it, man. And we all seen them exclusive Nintendo Switch 2 games I have. But, I'm just an airbag. That's all I is an airbag. Gamesters and Xbox fan. No, I'm a real gamer. And I call things out on all fronts. Just like I called out Gear Z Day and said I did not like it. It is what it is. Nothing changed. So, like I said, man, go jump back on your Nintendo ship, because that's the only thing you're going to have for a narrative. Take care.